like a buttercup. You're a Barbie doll. Show them all what I'm made of. Strut down the hall. Won't stop till I get enough. I wanna live right now. Baby, I'm as young as the night. I wanna dance right now. On the floor, I feel so alive. Don't stop, turn it up. 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 Sound the alarm. I'm coming up. We're going hard. Pour some more into my cup. Sparkling star. Crystal glitter all over. Get
And that's how you come on to the SheEO center stage, baby. Listen, I don't know about y'all, but every time I hear the countdown from the top to the bottom, I love it. It is so refreshing and energizing, and it gets me all pumped up because the people that are on the SheEO center stage, honey, listen, they are the best of the best, the cream of the crop, the top of the at the top of the chain, baby, and they are letting you know that they are setting the example for how you need to show up in business, how you need to live your life, how you need to make things happen, right? This is 2023, baby, and we are unapologetically showing up, running our business, living our lives, and we are SheEO center stage. So if you're here with me, come on in. Make sure that you share out this broadcast. Make sure that you tag some people and let them know that they need to be on here tonight because y'all, I have like one of my favorite people in the whole wide world on here with me tonight. So listen, I'm just going to be talking to her like it's just me and her. So y'all going to get to kind of get in on a little bit of the girlfriend chat, you know, some things we talk about. But make sure you say what you need to say in the comments. Make sure you ask questions because I'm telling y'all, she is such a powerhouse. She is such a person that can help you get your entire life together. If you don't know who I'm talking about, if you haven't seen any of the postings we've done and seen her gorgeous, beautiful face all over the place, I am talking about none other than Jasmine D. Milhouse, right? If I had somebody say, you know, with all the fans, with the drum roll, all of that, you know, I would play it because how are you, Jasmine?
I am doing good. How are you?
Baby, excited because I get to talk to you tonight. Listen, on the SheEO center stage. What's been going on, Jazz?
Man, when I tell you, this season has been a season of quiet production, if I can say that.
Come on, quiet production. Yeah.
And we gon' we talk, we gonna dip a little bit more into that as the night goes on. But we ain't gonna take up too much of y'all time. But to answer your question, I have been good. I have been I've been amazing to say the least.
Okay, come on, amazing. I love it. And we got people, amazing people showing up on here. Hey, Miss Lene, glad to see you. I see some other people. I don't see what your name is. It just says Facebook user. But listen, we are so glad that you all are here because listen, Jasmine's voice is just like smooth cognac, honey. I'm telling you, she needs to be selling her a brand of liqueur, or she needs to be on somebody's radio show, you know, really kind of, you know, selling somebody's products and services. But we have her here and we're going to be able to, you know, just embrace all of the good nuggets that she dropped because I don't know about y'all. If y'all don't follow Jasmine D. Milhouse, please go ahead right now. Go on our social media page and follow Jasmine D. Milhouse. I ain't gonna tell you what the D stand for, but y'all go on and follow her, right? Kelly says, Sister Cognac, baby. Yes, that's who this is. Jasmine can tell you how to first love you because it's all about purpose to fly. And Jasmine, when you came up with that concept, where were you at? Like, what made you think, like, you know what, I need to put this out there?
At that time, I was honestly, I was getting acclimated with knowing how to put me first. actually,
Mhm.
because in
Mhm.
order for you to be able to help someone else do something, you first have to learn how to go through it yourself, even if it's a one-time test and trial error, and you
Mhm.
fail. Okay, well, look, this is what I did. This is where I went wrong. This is where my hiccup was. So it was me getting to know and understand who who I was in at that time, in order to have an understanding of who I was becoming, because it was like I'm always giving to so many people. I'm always giving my time, my thoughts, my opinions,
Mhm.
my advice, my everything to everybody, being a mom, a wife, and all of that. I'm like, okay, I have to learn the importance of making sure that I prioritize Jasmine before I can give anything to anybody else.
Mm. Listen, and you know what? For women, I'm going to say that because I think men do an excellent job at prioritizing themselves. They do an
Do,
excellent job of making
do.
sure that they are good. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
In the
right,
midst of everything else they do, they make sure they take time out for them. Whether it's getting a
true.
shape up, whether it's getting a haircut, whether it's going out buying some fresh kicks, whatever it is, getting a chance to make sure their vehicle is spotless. They take care of them and what represents them. For
Hmm.
women, we put ourselves on the back burner because we feel like everybody else got to have their stuff in line before I do me. So
Right.
if that means cooking dinner, I mean, I can remember, doing Thanksgiving dinners and just different stuff. By the time I get done, I'm like, girl, I don't even want to eat. Y'all, are y'all good? What you need? Let me make sure you're good
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
forget to really make sure I'm good.
Right.
So that's where it's at for a lot of women because we do so much. But for you to come out with Purpose to Fly, you tapped into something that I think women really need to embrace during the season.
Hmm.
Specific.
That is so true. And you said something that was so vital, because men, yeah, like you said, they go get their shape ups, they get new pair of shoes, make sure their car is good. But women, we're more so of, how am I going to feed my soul today? Not how am I going to do me physically, or what I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to do to my outside. How can I make sure I'm good internally? A lot of
Yeah.
people think, a lot of people, and that's another thing, another reason why Purpose to Fly was, birth, is because it's more than making sure we got the good looking earrings on, you got your hair looking real fly, you got your lips popping, your nails done, you got on the latest little outfit, you look real good, your waist is all snatched, you can look real good on the outside. But what are you doing
Mm-hmm.
on the inside? What that inside look like? You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, how are you going to feed your soul internally versus you putting your clothes on your body externally? You see what I'm saying? So what you
Yeah.
do on the inside matches what you look like on the outside, because you could be 30 and snatched down to the gods. But you on the inside, you feel like you 80 years old. You got heart problems. You got high blood pressure. Ask me how I know. I'm a witness. You see what I'm saying? You got
Me
high
too.
blood pressure, you diabetic, you got anxiety through the roof, you fearful of yourself, you walk on eggshells every day, all because you're not doing what you need to do internally to make sure you take care of yourself. When you get past the
That means that she having a little bit of business behind the scenes. So while she talking about it, let me say this. It's like when you are out here, y'all know how sometimes you'll go when you want a nice car, right? I know we done already got you. Look, so you know how you talk
my
about when you
bad.
want a nice car and you go on this lot and you look at it, you like, ooh, that's a bad car right there.
Right,
When I
yeah,
ride
yeah.
in that car, baby, it looks like luxury. They're gonna be looking at me like, yes, but underneath the hood, it's so raggedy. If you run
Listen,
around the corner, you push it at 75, baby, it start knocking and shaking and rattling, right? That
exactly.
means you need to leave that one there. It doesn't make a difference how good it looks on the outside. It's when you pop that hood. So same thing for us. What's
Hmm.
underneath your hood?
Hmm.
That's your soul. What's inside of you? Because sometimes, let me tell y'all the theme that helped me, Jasmine, with that. I have experienced a lot of, deaths. I lost my mom, my sister, have been through a
Mm,
divorce. I have a lot of things going on. And I had got to a place where I just was emotionally detached. Like I could really like ha ha kiki smiling, but internally I just couldn't get over the hump of getting connected on a level for real, for real. Like even to the
right.
point where, I don't even cry like that. Like what are we crying for? Okay. But Monica G asked me one day, how is your heart? I've
Yeah.
never had anybody because I can easily say, people are like, how you doing? I'm girl, I'm fine. I'm fine. It's just something that people say. And if you don't take the time to get beyond it, you will never know where they are. Some people are suicidal. Some people are
Mm-hmm.
suffering from depression. Some people are
Mm-hmm.
going through major anxiety. Some people are
Mm-hmm.
one thing away from having a nervous breakdown. And
Mm-hmm.
they're saying, I'm fine.
Yeah. And I asked the question one day on Facebook, why is I'm okay always the go-to response for people? And
Mhm.
that's it caused me to, go live one. And I was like, a lot of responses was because people were not genuinely concerned really about how that person was. And it
Correct.
caused me to kind of do a self-evaluation of, instead of me asking you how you doing, sometimes I say, depending on where I am and what space I'm in, because you also got to make sure you're in a space to where you can deal with what someone may give you. You know what I mean? So you
Yeah.
may go from how are you to what have you been dealing with lately? What's been on your mind lately? What have you been thinking about? That gives you a way for you to come out of, oh, I'm okay, or I ain't got nothing going on. Cause then, okay, now you outright lying. Cause
Right.
you got a girl, I got these bills piling up, these kids getting on my nerve, this husband acting like he ain't got no sense, my job going crazy. I don't know what I'm gonna do, whatever.
Mhm.
It gives you the ability to release the laundry list of burdens that you carry every single day. Now, I may not be able to carry the burden with you, but I can help you not mentally internalize everything that you're dealing with. Because a lot of times we internalize everything, and that's what
Yes.
causes the heartaches, the heart disease, and the blood pressures. And
Mhm.
again, asking you how I know, I'm a witness. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So when you get you have to find you someone or a group of people that you're able to be your most vulnerable self. If you can't be you, and when I say be authentically you, sometimes being authentically you mean I need to cry even though I act like I'm hard on the outside all day. I need someone that I can trust, that I can lay down, my superwoman. Who can I take my cape off with? Who can I take this hard shell off with? Who can I take this corporate hat CEO mindset off with? Who can I be me with? I'm listening
Yeah.
to the audio book Will, and he stated in the first chapter that a lot of people, no, the third chapter, he was saying, a lot of people thought that he should have started around the time that he created Fresh Prince with with the whole theme song. But he was like, you all know the hype wheel, the movie star, the actor, the comedian, the rapper, but this right here is about Will. This is about me. Who can I be me with? And if you can't learn how to be you with yourself, can't nobody else know how to handle you. So you have to
Mm.
learn how to be able to, yes, purpose to fly. You have to first love you, because when you don't first love you, how can you know when you're being loved the correct way if you don't even know how to do it? If you don't even know what to accept, what not to accept, what you like, what you don't like, when to come in, when to stay out, when to say, okay, yeah, I got it, or when to say, no, get somebody else to do it. How can you know if you don't put you first? How can you know if you don't prioritize? How can you know what it is to be you if you don't spend time with yourself? You should be your best friend. You should be until you meet your spouse, you should be your own best friend. Cause can't nobody talk to me like I talk to me, right?
Mm.
Nobody.
Baby, listen, you have said some good, baby. They up in the chat, baby. Like, you don't love until you learn to love you, honey. Come
That's right.
on. You should have said, honey, your whole name, the whole government, Jasmine D, Milhouse in caps. Listen, I'm telling you, that is so important because we don't realize how often it is that people don't even like their own company. They won't even be comfortable sitting by themselves. You know what I'm
Woo.
saying? They want to be out. Like you got, do you know how powerful it is to sit in your own space with no, not a TV, not a radio? Just be quiet. Just let it be silent and embrace the fact some people can't even stand to be by themselves without something popping and moving and going because they don't want to be alone with their thoughts.
Listen. When I tell you, I just had that same conversation with someone earlier today. I'm like, when you get to the place where you can sit like this and be in peace, you don't need
Mm.
another person. You don't need no music. You don't need no wine. You don't need no drink. None of that. You can just sit
Right.
here and be in total peace.
Yeah.
Total peace.
Mm-hmm.
That means you know you are full aware of self. You are fully
Yes.
aware of who you are. You are fully aware of where you've been. You have a slight idea of where you want to go. You might not know how you going to get there, but you know where you want to go. And it gives you that much more settled feeling internally where you don't have to wake up and your body feel all tight. You walk around here, your shoulders all tensed up, looking like a bodybuilder, and you ain't but 100 pounds soaking wet with bricks tied to your feet because you're so tense. When you learn how to sit in peace and deal with your mess, that is the
Mm.
best thing in the world. Cause can't nobody hold you like you can. Can't nobody carry you like you can. You saw Keisha just put my whole name in here. Ain't but one Jasmine D walking out here. Ain't but one Angela Lewis out here. Ain't but one Kelly Bones. Ain't but one Sparkle. Just like y'all get on the on Empower Mornings 7 o'clock every morning. Y'all come on there. It's 5 ladies, but each and every last one of y'all are y'all own individual selves. Everybody
Right.
brings something different to the table. And that just lets me know that if these ladies are on here dynamically speaking, not one trying to overshine the other one, not one trying to let my light shine more than yours, or I'm a dim myself in a corner over here. So I ain't gotta, so ain't nobody finna do all that. It's 2023. It's 2023. Let me say it one more time. It is 2023. We are 9 days into the new year. There is someone that is spiritually looking at you, wishing they could have stayed here. There is someone that is spiritually watching you. Are you wasting your time? Are you sitting here twiddling your fingers? They like, man, I wish that was me. You have so many people that are dead and gone that could
Mm-hmm.
have had a chance, should have had a chance, did have a chance, but now they're saying shoulda, coulda, woulda. You see what I'm saying? And there are people that are still living that are still singing that same story. So it's like, what are you doing with this year that's gonna be different from the years prior to? How are you? How are you going to treat you this year that you didn't treat you that way last year? How are you going to switch the game and change it up? How are you gonna, matter of fact, let me make it a little bit more plain for you. How you gonna move out of their lane and get back in your lane so you can make sure you do what you need to do?
Baby, I want to throw something at the screen. You better show up and talk about it. Let me tell you something. That's why, y'all, when I said with Jasmine D. Milhouse, if y'all don't know, you better go on and follow her. Because what did you probably put the post up the other day? Remember when I reached out to you and hollered when I said you said it shine so bright that you blind them? Listen, this is the year where you don't have time to be concerned about everybody else. But this is the year that you need to be concerned about you. You need to be about your business. You need to be about what God told you to do and stop trying to figure out what everybody else got going on. Because really and truly, that has nothing to do with you. You know how the old folks say, baby, your mama can't get you in heaven, your daddy can't get you in heaven. Listen, in this lifetime, you are responsible for you. And if we can't get it together, if you can't get somewhere and sit down and work some stuff out for you, you will never be able to connect with people. You know what they say? Like sometimes they say women can't get along. You can't get along because you don't even like yourself. How you gonna like somebody else? That's why most women are always, snapping or clapping back or got something to say or want to be nasty or just feel like, girl, I don't really do women because you can't do yourself. When you love you, you don't have a problem being able to reach out and connect to other people. When you love you and you stay in your lane about your business, you can make it easier for another woman to see what it looks like when you really love yourself. Because see, you got a glow about you. You got a way that you show up different. You know what I'm saying? You ain't intimidated. You ain't acting all stank. You just show up, baby. And if you can't handle it, I don't have nothing to do with that, baby. That sounds like what Kelly, what's that commercial say? That's a damn problem, right? It ain't got nothing to do with me. That's all
a damn
on
problem.
you. All on you.
And Sparkle said it best, that ain't none of my business. That's none of my business. My business is making sure that I be about my father's business and doing what he told me to do. That's my business. Period. When you so worried about my business, you can't handle your business. And also, people get to the place to where they so worried about people want to give them, people want handouts. You want people to give you this. You want people to give you that. You want somebody to open the door over here, open the door for that. The thing is, so many people have had multiple opportunities to open doors, but they so scared to move their legs because they ain't confident in who they are to walk. So instead of you worrying about me opening the door, you see that door sitting behind you. Somebody can go walk in. Somebody can open that door right now. Okay, are you gonna have the sense to walk through it? Are you gonna be like, nah, girl, I don't know, girl, I don't know about all that. Girl, I don't know who been in there, what going on in there. Go find out. Walk into a room exuding who you are. You ain't gotta walk into a room looking around, peeking to see who in, because guess what? You just walked in the door, and that, in my opinion, that's the only thing that matters.
That's all that matters. And let me say this while we're talking about purpose to fly. Stop trying to run around here and get stuff that you think makes other people put you on a higher level. You know how people run around here when you want to get you some red bottom shoes? Well, if you can't walk in them, what's the point of you buying them?
That's why I ain't got none.
That part. See, you know what? We want to do so much to try and be higher in somebody else's viewpoint when at the end of the day, the people ain't even thinking about you. Girl, what we say, Kelly, they ain't even checking you like that. For real. So be true to who you are. And if you're the kind of person that don't have to go out here and eat filet mignon, I'm not even really a steak person. If I eat it, I get it. But if not, it's not really the first thing I'm going to. So why do I need to run around here and tell somebody I've been to Ruth Chris and all this, that, and the third to make them feel like, oh, girl, they living large. Oh, girl, they doing their thing. Hey, I can go somewhere right around the corner, give me some lemon pepper wings and keep it moving. Or I might go somewhere else and get me some sushi and be happy, baby. I don't have to have. You got to know what it is, and you got to start living your life for you and what pleases you. Because if you don't, you know how many people be dead and wish they was here to go and eat something or to do something that they enjoy. They want to just go and sit in the park. They want to just go and ride down the street and say, girl, let me ride on over here to my favorite little place and give me this little peach drink that I love and get my butt on back to the house. Some people, it don't take all of that, but you want to do all these little twists and turns trying to make somebody else happy when they're not even thinking about you on a level. So we got to let that go in 2023 and be about you and what works for you, period. If you don't get it this year, baby, I don't know when you're going to get it. When you going to get it?
My,
See, that's
my,
why I love
my.
when Jasmine be here. Wait a minute, look, y'all know we winding down on the time. I just had to give y'all a little sample piece, but y'all know that coming up this month. Let me go on and cut to the commercial because I want y'all to understand what we're working with this vision board party, baby, because it's about to be fly. And the queen of purpose to fly is gonna be there. Y'all about to see it. Come on, let's go and take a look at it.
Ladies, it's that time of year again, and we are claiming the year of 2023 as the year of profitable. Join us Saturday, January 21st for our first annual SheEO Vision Board Brunch at the table located in Smyrna, Georgia. Hosted by the fabulous Dior Luxe Queen Honeybee herself. Featuring SheEO Small Talk speakers, Jasmine D. Milhouse, founder of Purpose to Fly, Angela Sims, founder of League of Girlfriends, Monica G, owner of Red Carpet Events, and Angela A. Love Lewis, owner of We Shine Media Solutions. Get ready to be hyped up on the black carpet with the Hype Me Up Queen herself, Keisha Spencer. And giving us our final charge for the year, Minister Ilyasa Simpson of the Charge Room. Vendor opportunities are available, so head on over to thesheeodistrict.com and secure your seat today. We'll see you there.
All right. So I want to say if I can leave anything with you all on this evening, for everyone that is tuning in that can hear the sound of my voice, that is within earshot or that's watching the replay, just know that you are the right person for the job. You are the right person for the job. How can I be so sure? How can I be so confident? Well, take it from me. I I know for a fact that when you are giving a purpose, you're born with that, right? God created you in your mother's womb. And he knew everything about you. He knew exactly what he needed you to do. So he created you for the job. He created you with purpose. He created you to complete an assignment. And you may have multiple assignments in your life, and that's okay. But you have to make sure that you are doing everything that you need to do to put you first, to understand that you were born for the job. You have been positioned and primed for what God told you to do. He is working to maximize your production. So you got to understand and know you have to be aware of your surroundings. You have to be aware of who you're talking to. You have to be careful with who you're hanging out with. You got to be aware of what you're listening to. You have to guard your ear gates, guard your eyes. Be careful what you're looking at in this season because so many things can deter you from what you're supposed to be doing. So you have to ask yourself, what false vines am I tangled up with? Because being tangled up with the wrong person, being tangled up in the wrong group can lead you to doing what God told, can lead you to doing opposite of what God told you to do. It can take you out of position. It can take you out of alignment, and it puts you on a path of a detour that you are not prepared for because of you didn't listen and you didn't make sure that you sat in a position to become one with yourself, to take a self-examination to say, what is it that I need to be doing? You have to get close to you. You have to get close to God. Getting close to you is getting close to God. When you spend time with yourself, that is all the time that you need. You can hear more. Distractions are less. Get off social media. Go look at your weekly insights. If you're on social media more than 9 hours in a day, that means you got too much time on your hands. If you can't focus for 1 hour and sit and meditate and pray, then that means you got too much time on your hands of doing nothing. So just understand this, and I'm gonna leave you with this. God is not concerned with you being pretty. He ain't concerned with your fingernails. He ain't concerned with your hair. He ain't concerned with your lips popping. He ain't concerned with your outfit. He ain't concerned with Louis bags, Gucci, or whatever it is that you want to drip yourself in. God is concerned with production. He is concerned with you being active. He is concerned with you being about his business. So if you don't remember anything else in my closing, know that God is not concerned with what you look like. He is concerned about how you are living. He's concerned about your heart. He's concerned about the movements that you're making. Maximize your productions and minimize your distractions, because your distractions can send you to hell without breakneck speed. You'll be somewhere looking lost, wondering how you got there because you didn't maximize your productions. All right. So remember that. That's it.
Don't bring me back
Maximize
on here because
your
you just said the word. Look,
production.
you can close it out right now because you just said a whole mouthful. I don't even know why you brought me back on here because listen, right there. I'll be trying to tell them, honey, listen, SheEO Center Stage is the place for you to come every Monday night. We have women on here who are coaches, who are entrepreneurs, business women, people who are out here doing things that God has gave them purpose for. God has created them to be passionate about. And Jasmine is one of the people that if you are in your business right now and you know that you are missing out, you're not passionate about it, or you feel like you don't operate in the way that you used to, or you just feel like, you know what, I don't love myself like I need to because I see that I'm just doing destructive things. I'm just allowing myself to be all over the place and I'm not feeling happy, or I'm not feeling any joy in my spirit. You know, I keep on doing things to make everybody else happy, but I'm crying on the inside. Jasmine, baby, is the person to talk to. I can tell you so many people that have connected with Jasmine on a regular day. I can call her and get through and feel like, baby, I'm going to be on top of the world now because I done have my dose of the Jasmine D Milhouse, right? I've had my dose of purpose to fly. Jasmine, how can they get in contact with you?
So you can follow me here on social media. All my social media platforms is Jasmine D Milhouse, and the Milhouse is with one L, so it's MIL House. My website is currently under construction, revamping that. Because with the new year and new changes, with new production, new activity, you got to switch it up. So everything, all platforms is Jasmine D Milhouse. If it'll make it easier on Instagram, it is Life Tips by Jazz. And don't forget to get your tickets to the brunch because I want to see y'all on the 21st of this month at the table in Smyrna. All right. I want to see y'all.
Y'all better be there because yeah, if y'all thought she was doing the doggone thing through the screen, baby, get up close and personal, honey. Because I'm telling y'all that there's nobody like the Jasmine D Milhouse. Please make sure you follow her. Please make sure, because I'm telling y'all, just even on her postings, she's dropping them gems and giving them knowledge on how to maneuver and show up for yourself. And y'all know I always say show up and show you behind, right? But Jasmine tell you how to show up and, knock their teeth out, bust them in their throat, make them go, you know what I'm saying? She do all this stuff, right? So make sure you connect with her. I'm telling y'all, you will not regret it. If you are looking for someone that can help you, please, make sure that you connect with Jasmine, because I'm telling y'all, what she is going to give you is like none other. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for people who make a difference, people who can give you an opportunity to see how you can be better, right? We want to be better every year, every day, get better. All right. So listen, next week, I see we got coming to center stage. Actually, we have Toya on here, which will be the 23rd. And then next week, I believe we have Tab. Tab, if everybody knows Tab is coming through, honey, with the candle. So she's going to be on here next Monday night. And then the Monday after that will be Latoya Jackson. So listen, we got a lineup coming through, honey. We got them booked up. We booked them easy over here on center stage, honey. We got booked and busy. So listen, if you have not had an opportunity to come on and you want to showcase your business, if you want to let people know who you are and what you do, please go to the SheEO district.com, go to events, and then go to the programs. Go to center stage and then register. I'm telling y'all, this is a great place to be. We got women on here who support you, and you're in good company. Look at here. You see Jasmine D Milhouse, baby. You're in good company when you show up on center stage, and y'all know I'm going to show out and act up anyway. So I'm going to make sure you have a good time. But it's just, I love doing what I do because it puts me in connection with my sisters. So follow Jasmine, get purpose to fly. First, love yourself before you are out here trying to love somebody else. That's all we got for y'all. That's all we got. Have a great rest of the week, everybody. And we'll see you back next Monday.